Studios, presented by Sobeys, official grocer of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
This is the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum, opened in 1972 as the shining, state-of-the-art home of a brand new NHL expansion team. Now, it stands alone, a relic of a bygone era, and its most famous tenants are about to move out.
Nothing could beat this place. I love this place.
When you're in this building, the excitement when they played well, it just makes you feel really good.
This building itself is the best rink in the whole NHL to watch a game.
It's been almost 40 years since the Islanders lifted their fourth consecutive Stanley Cup. Every hockey fan remembers how that dynasty began, with the defining moment in New York Islanders history.
Tonelli to Nystrom, he scores! Bob Nystrom scores the goal! The Islanders win the Stanley Cup!
To be that guy, for this team in this community, what has that meant to you?
Oh, it really has changed my life. People remember exactly where they were when I scored that goal.
Bobby Nystrom right down here. You couldn't buy a ticket for any price. People wanted to be here.
With Bobby scoring that overtime goal in 1980, and that was probably the highlight of our careers in this building.
The Coliseum's rafters are filled with banners celebrating those championships and the Hall of Famers who won them. There's no debating their place in history. Still, sandwiched between the Habs who preceded them and the Oilers who followed, you can argue that they were an underappreciated team, especially on the Canadian side of the great hockey divide.
Canadians like to boast about their Montreal Canadiens and their Edmonton Oilers. I have no problem putting us in that category as far as great teams are concerned.
The definition of a dynasty is winning 3 straight cups. That's a dynasty. The Oilers never had a dynasty. They had good teams, but they neglected to win 3 in a row because they weren't good enough. A club like Calgary, a Humpty Dumpty team, beat these supposed great guys, just like the Islanders beat them in 4 straight. So don't ever put the Edmonton Oilers in the class with the Islanders.
We're a U.S.-based team and the best ever U.S.-based hockey team that's ever been in the NHL.
That team won 19 straight playoff series in that 5-cup drive, and we lost in the 20th series. It was never done previous to that, and it certainly has never been done since that.
The Islanders moved out of the Coliseum once before, to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Still technically Long Island, but a world apart from Nassau. It was never a good fit.
I understand we're one body of landmass from Brooklyn, but Brooklyn isn't Long Island, and Long Island isn't Brooklyn.
They came back to a renovated rink and the promise of a new home close by at Belmont Park that is scheduled to open in time for next season. The final home game the Islanders play in these playoffs will be their last in an arena that now stands alone. Every NHL building used to be different. Now, they're all pretty much the same, except this one. And the time has come to say goodbye.